Oh my god. That was very creepy how— Oh! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mary and I make regular reaction and review videos, so if you haven't already, push that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video from my channel. And of course, the uncut version of this video can be found on Patreon along with my new channel, Very Cherry, where the content may vary, but it's still the same on Mary Cherry. Link for that is down below too. Today, I'm finally going to be watching 2001 Space Odyssey. This film was released in 1968. So that's over half a century ago. That's crazy to me because I've only heard of this film since, well, just a few days ago. And apparently it's very iconic. Written and directed by Stanley Kubrick. Never heard of him before. I sound so ignorant, but I just really haven't seen older films, let alone newer films. But seriously, apparently he did a really amazing job with this film. It was iconic at the time that it came out and still is iconic today. Specifically the special effects, they have been really praised for its time. The uniqueness of the story. It says here that it's rated an 8.3 out of 10 on IMDb, so that's pretty good in my books. And it's also rated a G, which is a little bit strange. But I also hear that ratings back then were a lot different to what they are right now. I think the worst was R, and then there was no M or MA, and there was PG and G. So that doesn't really give you room for what's in between. I do see that this is a colored film, which is interesting. I would have assumed that it would have been in black and white, but you know, I'm here for it. I'm excited. I love a good sci-fi film. So without further ado, let's get watching. Oh my god, I know this theme music. I never knew it was from this movie. I freaking know this music. Never seen or heard of this film before, but I know this music. Very pretty. Jesus, this is stunning. For 1968, look at the clarity of that image. That looks like that's either Mars or Texas. Too quiet. Da, da. I'm sorry. I don't know how to handle quiet very well, which is why I sucked at watching A Quiet Place. Skeletons. Really setting the scene here of how grim and desolate this place is. Got some apes? Are they real, I wonder? I mean, or are they people in ape suits? I think they're real. They look real. Are they? I can never tell with older films. Sound design questionable. I'm thinking that these apes are fake now. Holy shit. Oh! Oh my god. Jesus! Oh, I'm glad I didn't get to see that through. Apes can be quite scary, actually. I had to have a close-up shot of them to realize that these are fake apes. Gosh, they're awfully loud, aren't they? I don't actually know what this film is about. But if it's about apes, you guys know I'm all for it. Another very deserted looking place. Maybe it's the same place because there's the cheetah. Look, Lola, it's your family. It's your family, Lola. She doesn't give a shit. Gosh, I'm really loving the music so far. Very unsettling. Sounds like the apes know that something bad is going to happen. Now you can't even hear the apes screaming. All you can hear is the music. What is this thing in the middle? Okay. Suddenly the music just stopped. Cut to a new world? doesn't look like there's too many food options for these apes. It's the theme music again. Maybe he's found something. It's so triumphant, you know? Like they're on a mission and they succeeded, you know? That's the sense that this music gives me. Just smashing the bones, just... They have rooms like that in New South Wales now where you could just smash things and it's supposed to be very cathartic. God, he seems to be having a good time. It must be very relaxing. Looks like he found something and he's not sharing it. He's gone very far away from his clan to have the meat for himself. Something tells me something bad is going to happen to this ape because of his selfishness. Oh, okay, no, they have some meat too. It's fine. I guess I never really considered that apes eat meat. It was, you know, you just, growing up, you see monkeys and bananas, and that's all you associate monkeys and food with. Are they just shooting the shit, or are they just actually fighting? I can't tell, because they're pretty angry dudes. Seems like they're fighting. Fighting to be the alpha? Oh my god. Oh my god. Rude. Jesus. Are they gonna kill him and eat him? This is making me uncomfortable. I prefer the loud ape noises from Planet of the Apes movies. This stuff is pretty jarring. Understandably, I know it's an older film, sound design wasn't perfect. Oh my gosh. Is this Blue Danube? Oh, what a lovely film. Oh wow, they're in space. Hello. He's pretty sleepy. It's amazing that it's almost been half an hour and there's been no dialogue. However, I've been fully entertained. Dude, how has nobody ever told me about this movie? Because I absolutely love classical music. Literally, it's like what I listen to calm down. I can listen to classical music for hours and never get bored. Interesting uniform. 25 minutes. Some dialogue.
Mr. Miller of Station Security is supposed to be meeting me.
Oh, well, may I call him for you?
Would you please? Oh, here he is.
Hello,
Miller, how are you?
Dr. Floyd and Dr. Miller. Thank you. Mr. Floyd, Mr. Miller, Miss Turner. United States Immigration Department.
Moon, American, Floyd, Haywood R.
Thank you. You are cleared through voice print identification.
This must have been incredible, watching this in the cinemas in 1968. I'd have been like, what the fuck is this amazing shit right here?
Rachel. May I speak to Rachel, please?
She's gone to the bathroom.
Oh,
Are you coming to my party tomorrow?
oh, she's so cute.
Sorry, Bob.
She's probably in her 60s or 70s now, this little girl.
I'll send you a very nice
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday.
Oh, what a sweet little girl. $1.70, that's not too bad.
What about you?
I'm just on my way up to Clavius.
Oh, are you?
Up to Clavius, huh?
Dr. Floyd, I hope you don't think I'm being too inquisitive, but perhaps you can clear up the great big mystery about what has been going on up there.
They talk so funny.
I'm afraid I don't know what you
Some
mean.
extremely odd things have been happening at Clavius.
Oh, really?
No, really? What might that be?
You phone the base, all you can get is a recording which repeats that the phone lines are temporarily out of order.
Interesting.
2 days ago, one of our rocket buses was denied permission for emergency landing at Clavius.
Well, that does sound odd.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
There's going to be a bit of a row about it.
Something is going on.
Permission to land is a direct violation of the IAS convention.
Will he be allowed to land?
Will the crew get back?
Frankly, we have had some very reliable
On Clavius.
reports that quite a serious epidemic has broken out at Clavius.
Same here. Same here on Earth. Since 2019. So relatable. I'm watching so many movies where there's an epidemic, a pandemic.
But I'm really not at liberty to discuss this.
And it just hits so differently now.
But this epidemic could quite easily spread to our base. We should be given all the facts.
I think everybody should be given the facts as soon as it has happened. Such a relaxing movie. Oh, cool little food package they have there. That's cool. Space travel is a lot funner and calmer in this film than I have ever seen before. In every other film, I'm like stressed out. I'm looking at you, Interstellar. Zero gravity toilet. Passengers are advised to read instructions before use. Yeah, that would all be very useful information right there. How amazing does the moon look? Holy crap. That is stunning. I touched a little bit of the moon when I was at the Albert Smithsonian Museum. It's pretty cool. Looks like they're about to land. Oh, this movie makes me happy. Where are they landing? Clavius? I feel like floating when I hear this music. Like if I was on a spaceship right now, I would be floating around, eating chips as they fly around me. God, a weird looking office and chairs.
And before the briefing, I know he would like to have a few words with you. Dr. Floyd?
That's how you clap with one hand.
More specifically, your opposition to the cover story. Created to give the impression there's an epidemic at the base. I understand. Many of you are troubled by the concern and anxiety this story of an epidemic might cause to your relatives and friends on Earth.
Yeah.
Well,
However,
I accept the need for absolute secrecy.
and it was going to be a butter, however. There's not epidemic. But what is it?
In this present situation. The purpose of my visit here is to gather additional facts and opinions on the situation, recommending when and how the news should eventually be announced.
What is it?
Well, I think that's about it.
Such a silent room. So I suppose this must be Clavius, or at least on the way to Clavius. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Ham, thank you, ma'am.
You look pretty good.
Well, they're getting better at it all the time.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to say to both of you, I think you've done a wonderful job. I appreciate the way you've handled this thing.
Well, the way we look at it, it's our job to do this thing the way you want it done. We're only too happy to be able to oblige.
Well, isn't that lovely?
What's more, the evidence seems pretty conclusive that it hasn't been covered up by natural erosion or other forces. It seems to have been deliberately buried.
Deliberately buried.
Interesting.
How about a little coffee?
You know, I would love to have a time machine and just go back in time to where these films were made, just to see what kind of compromises, not even compromises, what kind of techniques they would have used to make these films compared to the techniques that we currently use today. Just because I'm so curious. Like just with this scene, for example. How'd they shoot it? With all the space around them, you know? That's pretty amazing. 1968, people. 53 years ago. 53 years ago. Okay, they have landed. Looks like a creepy set. Gosh, this music is chilling. Holy shit. Is it just me? I'm getting chills. Deeply disturbing. What is this and why is it here? Also, are the apes from the beginning of the film gonna come back at any point? What relevance did they have? Are the apes on Clavius? Why was there 25 minutes of apes in the beginning of this film? This reminds me of when the apes were touching that random thing in the middle of nowhere too. What is it? Why is it there? Some kind of object. And I feel like it's the same music that was playing when the apes found it in their planet. Gosh, this music is so creepy. Take a photo next to the monument, peeps. Get a little bit. Oh! You guys hear that? Okay, it's over. Jupiter mission 18 months later. I must say, it is a pretty slow film. Like, yes, I love the music, and I love how it accompanies scenes like this, but it is quite slow. I will say that. It's like a little mouse exercising on a wheel. That undershot is very weird. It's like the camera is like running with him. It's like moving and it's a bit jumpy. You know something I noticed about space movies? The inside of a spaceship is always white. Why is that? Does anyone know? Let me know in the comment section below if you have a theory or if you know the actual reason.
The crew of Discovery 1 consists of 5 men and one of the latest generation of the HAL 9000 computers. 3 of the 5 men were put aboard. We spoke with Mission Commander Dr. David Bowman and his deputy, Dr. Frank Poole.
Dr.
Well,
David Bowman.
How's everything going? This is the first time that men have been put into hibernation before departure.
Oh.
Well, it's exactly like being asleep. You have absolutely no sense of time. The only difference is that you don't dream.
Oh.
As I understand it,
That's the best part about sleeping.
Well, that's right. For he was the latest result in machine intelligence. The HAL 9000 computer, which can produce. We next spoke with the HAL 9000 computer,
HAL.
whom we learned one addresses as Hal.
Hal. That's easier.
Good afternoon, Hal. How's everything going?
Good afternoon, Mr. Amer. Everything is going extremely well.
Hal, you have an enormous... You're the brain and central nervous system of the ship, and your responsibilities include watching over the men in hibernation.
Well, that's good. They have somebody watching.
Not in the slightest bit. I enjoy working with people.
Why does he sound so
relationship
creepy?
with Dr. Poole and
Stimulating.
To the idea
I hope Hal is not evil. Maybe I've been watching too much Alien.
Happy birthday to you.
Some cute parents.
See you next week.
No hip hip hooray. We get to see his parents once a week.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Hal.
Knight takes bishop. Mate.
Mate.
Yeah, looks like you're right.
Very intelligent, Hal.
Thank you for a very enjoyable day. That's a very nice rendering, Dave. I
Oh,
think you've improved a great deal.
Dave's quite talented, isn't he?
Can you hold it a bit? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, not at all.
Are you in love with Dr. Hunter?
So
I think that's what he's going to ask him.
But during the past few weeks, I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts
Oh.
about the mission.
How do you mean?
I just assumed he was drawing
It's right.
Hunter, Dr. Hunter.
Perhaps I'm just projecting my own concern about it.
Aw.
Certainly no one could have been unaware of the very strange stories floating around before we left.
About the...
Rumors about something being dug up on the moon. I never gave these stories much credence.
Dave's pretty...
Particularly other
pretty
things
hot.
that have happened. The way all our preparations were kept under such tight security, and the melodramatic touch of putting Doctors Hunter, Kimball, and Kaminsky aboard, already in hibernation after 4 months of separate training on their own.
You're working up your crew psychology report.
Of course I am. Sorry about this. I know it's a bit silly.
Gosh, I like Hal. I don't think he's evil at all.
I've just picked up a fault in the AE-35 unit.
It's
going to go 100% failure within 72 hours.
Oh my God.
Is it still within operational limits right now?
Yes, and it will stay that way until it fails.
You say we have a reliable 72 hours to failure?
Yes, that's a completely reliable figure.
Well, that's good. So slow. Well, it is space. God. ASMR in my ears. God. I don't like it.
Open the pod doors, Hal.
But I wish he'd stop breathing in my ear like that. It's so weird. Oh my gosh. It's awfully slow. It's just too creepy. I can't hear it. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to hear his breathing in my ear anymore. Don't mind me. Hurry up, dude. I guess it mirrors the reality of space travel and space missions. Shit is legitimately this slow. You know. It's dead silent right now too. Other than the breathing and the white noise.
Well, hell, I'm damned if I can find anything wrong with it.
Yes, it's puzzling.
But it's going to
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
completely fail in 72 hours. How are they going to fix
I
it?
would recommend that we put the unit back in operation and let it fail. It should then be a simple matter to track down the cause.
Even Hal talks super
We
slowly.
can certainly afford to be out of communication for the short time it will take to replace it.
Hey?
Indicate that your onboard 90000 computer is in error predicting the fall, but this conclusion is based on the results from our twin 90000 computer.
How would you account for this discrepancy between you and the twin 9000?
It can only be attributable to human error. This sort of thing is cropped
One of y'all guys' fault.
There's never been any instance at all of a computer error occurring in the 9000 series, has there?
None whatsoever, Frank. Quite honestly, I wouldn't worry myself about that.
What would you worry about, Hal? Tell us.
Well, Oh, Frank. I'm having a bit of trouble with my transmitter and C-pod. I wonder if you'd come down and take a look at it with me.
So formal. There's Hal again. Are Frank and Dave gonna have a chat about Hal?
Rotate C-pod, please, Hal.
Okay, no. That went differently to what I thought.
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Hal!
Rotate the pod, please, Hal.
Yeah, I'm sure we're okay. Well,
Oh.
what do you think?
Yeah, they are gonna talk about Hal.
What do you think?
I've got a bad feeling about him.
You do?
Yeah, definitely. Don't you?
Oh.
I think so.
Knew they were gonna talk about Hal in private.
You know, of course, though, he's right about the night.
Look, Dave, I can't put my finger on it, but I sense something strange about him.
Yeah, he's very robotic and monotonous.
Still, I can't think of a good reason.
There isn't a single aspect of ship operations that's not under his control. If he were proven to be malfunctioning, I wouldn't see how we'd have any choice but disconnection.
God.
I'm afraid I agree with you.
That's a bit
There'd be nothing else to do.
that they don't want
Tricky.
Hal to listen.
We'd have to cut his higher brain functions without disturbing the purely automatic and regulatory systems.
Oh no.
We'd have to work out the transfer procedure. Well, as far as I know, no 9000 computers have been disconnected.
Well, no 9000 computers ever fouled up before.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, what happens?
Well, I'm not so sure what he'd think about it.
Heed. I guess their boss. Oh my god! He's reading their lips. Oh no! Was there a Simpsons episode based on this? Because it seems slightly familiar. This is not going to end very well for the humans. I'm already predicting that Hal is going to go absolutely crazy on them. Oh my god. That was very creepy, Hal. Oh! Oh my god! Hal is evil! Holy shit, dude. That's insane. That's insane. Look at him flying. He's gonna die. He's dead. There's no saving this dude. No saving him. Dude, that dude is like, it's like that meme. Down, 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 where the dude is just like flying out into space. That's what he's doing right now. Hal's mad. He's upset. Planning on saving him? He's gonna get him and he's gonna be dead. Oh. He might not be dead because his limbs are kind of moving, but at the same time I can't tell if it's space moving his limbs around like that. Well, at least they saved him. Not yet. I need to bring him on board. You don't malfunction. It's like the humans are gonna die. That's so shit. Like, they just go into this hibernation thinking everything's gonna be fine, and then they just never wake up. Hal's mad. The life function's terminated. Oh. Wow. Oopsie. Hal did a little bit of a poopsie. Hal, you crazy son of a bitch.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
No.
Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal.
Oh, bad.
Hello, Hal, do you read me?
Open the fucking doors, dude. Giving him the old silent treatment.
Do you read me, Hal? Do you read me, Hal?
No.
Affirmative, Dave. I read you.
Ooh, that was a creepy response.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't.
Oh my god.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Oh my.
I don't know what you're talking about, Hal.
Hal's voice, dude.
I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Okay, then we just won't do it. It's fine. We just won't do it.
Where the hell did you get
Although you took very thorough precautions in the pod against my hearing you, I could see your lips move.
Oh. Oh my god. Should have thought about that, dude. Now you're in space and you're fucked.
I'll go in through the emergency airlock.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
Without your space helmet, Dave, you're going to find that rather difficult.
Oh no.
Dave, this conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
He's in control. Hal has always been in control. Great. Hal, more like hell. Hell robot is what Hal is. Gosh. Friend's gonna die. He's killed all the hibernated humans. I don't know why he's keeping Dave alive. I guess he has no real way of killing him. He could always take the oxygen out. Wouldn't he just do that? Maybe he needs one human at the very least, and he's chosen Dave. Uh-oh. It's being opened now. Caution. Explosive bolts. Good lord. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. This is intense without it having such dramatic music, you know? The silence makes it intense.
You're doing, Dave. I really think I'm entitled to an answer to that question.
Fucking weirdo, Hal. I thought Hal was nice when I first heard about Hal. As soon as I heard his voice, though, I was like, oh, he sounds like a psycho murderer.
I know everything hasn't. I can see you're really upset about this.
Well, fucking yes. You killed my friends.
I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in the mission.
I've never been more creeped out by a robot, I don't think.
Dave.
Dude. Oh, God. Oh, no, Hal, you stop.
Will you stop, Dave?
Oh, my God. This made me so nervous.
Stop, Dave.
Just keeps repeating himself. That's what's making me nervous. And so calmly, too.
I'm afraid my mind is going. I can feel it.
Kinda deserve it, dude. Did murder everybody on this ship. Before they make these robots, they should program them to never harm humans. I'm afraid, Dave. It says the same thing on repeat.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
I am a Hal. I can sing it for you.
Yes. I'd like to hear it, Hal.
It's called Daisy.
God, this is making me nervous.
Daisy.
Oh, it's creepier now.
This is a pre-recorded briefing.
Oh.
Has been known on board during the mission only by your HAL 9000 computer.
Okay.
Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived,
Pulse.
it can be told to you.
Okay, what is it?
18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered.
Okay.
It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface. The 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert.
4 million years old? Holy crap.
Its origin and purpose, still a total mystery.
Heck? Jupiter and beyond the infinite. Oh my God. What is going on? And it's that music again. That jarring, flipping music. Every time they come across the monolith, I'm very nervous. Oh, what is going on? It's very cool. It's very pretty. Okay. Taking in some information there. Uh-oh. What's going on, Dave? Is it a little bit too much? Oh my God, it's a little bit too much for me. I can't watch this. His vibrating face is freaking me out. It's actually very difficult to watch without getting dizzy. Oh my God. Dave is not having a good time. I don't know what I'm looking at this point. Are they going through a vortex right now? What am I looking at now? I'm concerned and confused. Interesting effects here with his eyes. Whoa. Certainly beautiful. That I will say. Negative filter going on here. Probably very cool for 1968. A lot of going on my end. I don't... It's like he turned off Hal. He watched a video message sent by his boss. And then this sequence has just started. Well, not just started, but it just won't stop. Okay, finally, his normal eye. Far out. Okay, where is he now? Oh my God. Like he had some sort of an episode or something. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was an episode. I am extremely confused. The hell? What the hell? Who the hell is that? What the fuck, man? This is so creepy. This is really freaking me out. He's so much older now. And this room is very, very, very weird and sterile looking. And again with the heavy breathing. Ooh. So strange. Who's that? What we got here? This film's a slow burn for sure. Good lord. Just silent film. God. Everything is so white. Food has improved. God, can you imagine getting the script for this film? It's like, now sit in silence for the entirety of your role in this film. What the fuck is going on? Now we've got an even older version. You know how I know? I recognize that deep, heavy breathing. Makeup's not too bad, you know. Like, I can see some weird shit going on around here, but mostly it's not too bad for its time. Now, we keep saying that a lot, but I think it's important to be noted. That's a rectangle again. Oh my god, it's just a rectangle just constantly appearing everywhere. Is the rectangle the monolith? It seems a bit small for a monolith. I don't know what the significance of the rectangle is. Now what's going on? Now he's a baby? Okay, now the baby is voyaging. Is it a baby or is it some kind of extraterrestrial life? It looks like a baby. I'm gonna start off with the positives about this film. Love the music. I said that from the very beginning, that I love the music. I love the scenery, especially in the beginning, although it was slightly confusing because the whole ape sequence, it dragged on for a little while, but it was okay because it was entertaining, and I like apes, even though these apes were kind of fake looking. They looked like humans in costumes. That was fine. I accepted it. But in saying that, I wasn't expecting the whole film to be so slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought when I watched Alien and Aliens, no, just Alien. Alien was a slow burn, but in the end, I felt pretty happy with the ending, and I understood, and I was like, yeah, you know, Ripley, she's a queen, she made it through, and hell yeah about the cat, because I fucking love cats. But this one just had me very confused. Like, I thought I knew where it was going, and then it went somewhere else, and I think I just really need to read about this film and what the director's intentions were, because I go into movies blind, so I haven't really read anything about this film other than, you know, who the director was, when it was released, and things like that. Didn't recognize any of the actors. I mean, obviously, but I thought they were really good. So another positive. Also, will say I was very impressed with the cinematography, especially for its time. All of the set design was incredibly amazing. All of the effects as well for its time, very, very phenomenal. I think there were a lot of positives about this film, and I think it really paved the way for the sci-fi genre. I'm sure that for its time, it was a film that did what no other film before it had ever done before. So for that, I think it's very significant to film history and cinema, but it does not take away from the fact that it was pretty confusing. For a first time watching, it was pretty confusing. Like, it starts off where, you know, you see some animals, and then there's a cheetah or leopard or whatever it was that started to attack the animals, and then you're like, oh, what have they found? Is this about apes? And then it goes on to the humans, and you're like, okay, so he's on a mission to some planet Clavius. And so you think, okay, this is what the film is about. Their mission to Clavius is a very secret mission. Then it goes on to Hal, and I think, okay, this film is about a demonic robot that's evil, and he has possessed way too many emotions, and he doesn't want to be killed. And then after that, it becomes extremely confusing. The last 20 minutes of the film, I was just sitting there and trying to take it in, trying to like really focus on the repetition of the very, very slow sequence that it was. And it did drag on. It definitely could have been a shorter film, but at the same time, you know, I've never been in a voyage through space. However, I can assume that it is quite a slow job, and things take time because things are a lot slower when there's no gravity, and times work a little bit differently over there, and mundane tasks have to be done, and all of that kind of stuff. So, you know, it was the director's choice for it to be this slow paced. And for music, the only music was the classical music, and most of the classical music, I would say, was in the first half of the film. Once things started to get really intense, besides the rectangle scenes, there was like a very intense composition that was played every time there was whatever that rectangle was. Outside of that, there was no other dramatic music to aid the scenes. I thought there would be, especially with Hal going a little bit loopy, but there wasn't too much music. I thought I was really gonna love this film, especially because I loved the theme. I loved the 2001 Space Odyssey theme music that I immediately recognized, however did not know that it was connected to this film. And then of course Blue Danube has my heart. Absolutely love that from Johann Strauss. And yeah, I mean, there were some things to appreciate in this film, but I had a lot of questions which I will look into after I finish recording. So let me know what you thought of this film the very first time you watched it. One, how old were you? Did you understand it the first time you watched it, or did you have to read into it a little bit more? Is it your favorite film? Because I hear that it is quite a popular film. Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It really does help my channel out, and the uncut version is on Patreon if you want to check that out. Subscribe, turn on bell notifications for more content like this, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later, and take care of yourselves. Bye guys!